Hello YouTube, my name is Nick, and you're going to be watching me play some Call of Duty. Today I have a game of Domination on Underpass where I get a flawless nuke, which is where I get 25 kills without dying and then get a nuke and call it in. Nothing too special, fairly simple, but I'm going to talk a little bit about that. First off, I'm going to say that there is no game sound this game because for some odd reason my capture device decided it would not capture sound this game. I think it's like the only game it's ever not captured sound, but it decided it would do that this game, so there will be no sound. I hope that doesn't bother anybody. But next off, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a layout of my class. I'm using the TAR 21 with a silencer, and my secondary is the Raffica with red dot sight. Perks are Scavenger, Stopping Power, Ninja, got Claymore, Stun Grenades, and the Killstreak is the Harrier AC-130 Nuke. This game, I think I'm going to be talking a little bit about how to effectively get a nuke, and how to get nukes on a consistent basis. First off, I'm going to talk about your class. You want to have a really try-hard class. You want to use your favorite gun, whatever you feel most comfortable with. This game I'm going with a TAR because it's a stealth gun. On Underpass, it's rainy, it's got lots of bushes and grass and good places to hide, lots of cover, so I like using a silencer. If I was on a more open map, I'd probably be using a red dot ACR. Your perks. You want to use Scavenger for your first perk. Maybe one-man army if you want to do that, but I don't really see why. So Scavenger is definitely the perk you want. You don't want to be running out of ammo. If you gotta get 25 kills, you don't want to have to be looking for weapons and whatnot. So you definitely want to have Scavenger. Scavenger also helps to have multiple claymores. Your second perk, you want Stopping Power or Cold-Blooded. Cold-Blooded just helps in case the enemy gets like a Predator missile or some sort of kill streak. You don't have to like hide. You can run around and still kill people who are unexpecting, especially if they have a chopper gunner. I find when the enemy has a chopper gunner and you got Cold-Blooded on, they're just kind of expecting everybody to be dead. So if you can kind of like sneak up behind people, you can really catch them off guard. But definitely recommend Stopping Power or Cold-Blooded. This game I'm using Stopping Power. Cold-Blooded might have helped actually, because the enemy gets a UAV quite often, and it kind of scares me here and there. Your third perk, I would recommend Ninja. I recommend always using Ninja, but you don't want people to hear you coming, especially since I'm doing stealth right now. You don't want to be seen on heartbeat sensor. One death ruins your nuke streak, and if you die even once from somebody who hears you coming or has a heartbeat sensor on, it'll ruin your kill streak and you won't get that nuke. And finally, I'd recommend using Claymores. Claymores are often seen in nukes, and not only will they get you kills, but they will get you, they will protect you. The point of the Claymore is to cover your back. You don't want people sneaking up behind you. So place a Claymore behind you, not in front of you. You don't want to camp behind your Claymore. That really bothers me when people do that. You want to place your Claymore behind you so that if anybody sneaks up on you, you either kill them or it goes off and you hear it, and therefore you know that somebody is coming up behind you and will not get shot in the back. Next off, I'm going to talk a little bit about the game type. I would recommend in an objective game, Team Deathmatch, there's only 75 kills, so you have to get a third of the kills, which isn't too difficult, but you don't really want to be fighting to get that last kill and have to rush out and die. I like Domination, it lasts long, and it's just my favorite game type, but really if you prefer Team Deathmatch, go ahead, it probably wouldn't be that difficult to get a nuke. Next, we have Killstreaks. The standard nuke Killstreak setup is Harrier Chopper Gunner Nuke. I would recommend that for your first Killstreak you use either a Harrier or a Pavlo. And the reason for this is, you'll see right here, my score is 19-0. I'm 6 kills away from the nuke. So I still have to get 6 more gun kills. If I had used a Pavlo, I would have been able to get 2 more kills. My Pavlo might have gotten a couple more kills than my Harrier did, and I would have been closer to the nuke. So Pavlo works good for your first streak, but sometimes the Harrier will just get you the 4 kills and you'll get your nuke in your chopper gunner. Your second streak, you want either chopper gunner or AC-130. It depends on the map. This map, that underpass often blocks the chopper, and they spawn outside, so I find that the AC-130 usually works fairly well. I think I had 8 kills, I guess, with it, since I was at 19 kill streak when I got out of the AC-130. So, yeah, and of course your third kill streak for getting a nuke would definitely be a nuke. First off, I just want to say something, like, I don't really understand the like realism behind kill streaks or anything like that. I know it's a game and it's not real, but really, your like military commander tells you that if you kill 25 guys, he'll drop a nuclear bomb on your location and kill you, all of the rest of the people fighting along with you, and the enemy, and potentially start a nuclear. I don't know. I just don't think it's that great of an idea. But yeah. Next off, there's a couple things you want to keep in mind when going for a nuke. You want to stay away from your team. You don't want to go too far away that you're in their spawn. They're spawning all around you. You don't want to go into the enemy spawn, because if you get trapped there, there's a very low chance that you'll get out alive. But a silencer helps for that. I like using a silencer, especially on a map like this. You want to avoid large confrontations. You don't really want to run into 4 or 5 people at a time. So if you see 4 or 5 people, don't really run towards them. You want to avoid high trafficked areas so that you don't get shot in the back. Getting shot in the back is usually how my new kill streaks end. You want to set up your claymores to cover behind you. You want to stay away from flags. People often nade flags. You saw me capture C, but I saw their team was away, so you don't really want to do that. You have to have patience with a nuke. Right here, I think I'm on a 24 kill streak, and I wait, and there goes the nuke. I always stay near cover, so that if I get shot at, I have something to hide behind. Stay behind cover. You saw I was behind that wall there, and it protected me from dying. And right here, I call in the nuke. The game ends. I think I get 1 more kill, and my score ends up being 30-1. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, if these tips were helpful, and please come subscribe to me if you think you'd like to see more of this stuff. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.